So previously we talked about what we as SDRs or closers have zero control over and how that can be frustrating. But in retrospect, there are very specific items that we can control that are in our control as human beings, if you will. So I'm going to go over this quick list of these items. So A, when you are onboarded, when you are working on, a sales team, working with the sales team, we can confirm our calls to improve the no-show rate. We can control when we show up. So basically showing up to work on time, showing up to our calls on time, showing up to our meetings on time. We can control that, right? We can control or at least improve closing deals. So we can control improving our skill set, which then improves and increases our conversion rates, right? So are you reviewing calls daily? Are you reviewing your DMs? Hey, what's working, what's not working, right? We can control that. We can improve our skill set on a daily basis, on a regular basis, to ensure that we're increasing conversions at every level. I don't care if you're an SDR or a closer. You can control your follow-ups, right? That's something that we do have control over. Updating our CRMs and our tracking sheets. That's one of the easiest things to do, but it's also one of the easiest things not to do, is tracking our KPIs, tracking our metrics in our CRMs or our tracking sheets, whatever the business is leveraging. We can control being a team player. So, hey, are you showing up to the meetings? Are you offering advice, insight as to what is working and what is not working, right? We can control that. Being a team player, being someone that is coachable, that is willing to do what it's going to take in order to achieve success. Are you showing up to team meets and training? Yes, those are things that we can control. Personal growth, discipline, motivation, commitment. We can control that. And if you are not consistent, if you don't have that growth mindset, that's on you. But that's a choice that you're making. That's the decision that you're making. But we have the capacity to control that, right? We can control how much money we're making, although there are so many different variables and the things that we cannot control. But at the end of the day, I can guarantee you that I can place a badass SDR or a badass closer on a crappy opportunity that does not have their life together, and they can still show up and generate some revenue, even on a shitty offer. So when you improve yourself, when you improve your mindset, when you improve your skill set, you will get better. You can control your income, right? But when you finally find that alignment, we'll just call it, a B or an A tier type offer, where things are moving, it's a well-oiled machine. Just imagine how much money you can make because you've developed a skill set regardless of the offer, whether it was good or bad. But that's a direct correlation of who you are, the work that you're putting in, and the skill sets that you're actually developing, right? So, and then last but not least is we do have control. We can control how we spend our time, which is super important in entrepreneurship. Are we leveraging our time to improve or to be stagnant? Again, that's a growth mindset or a fixed mindset. So we can, although like business side, we don't have control over a lot of those things. We can control who we are, our development, our personal development, our mindsets, and our skill sets going forward on a day-to-day basis. Regardless of the offer, you still can make money, right? Because it's a skill set. Yeah, it's going to require more time, work, and effort. It might be a pain in the ass. But if you have the capacity to sell or set on a crappy offer, just imagine what's going to happen when you actually land a B tier or an A tier offer. So believe it or not, we do control our outcome. We do control our success. So I hope this makes sense. Moving onward.